In the movie Hook, as Peter Pan rescues his daughter, Maggie, from the villainous pirate's ship, she shouts at her captor, "You need a mother very, very badly." Her insightful words highlight the need and rich potential of spiritual nurturing in our real world, where many are starving for loving care and guidance. Equally tragic are the unmet longings of many women whose maternal instincts have not been fulfilled due to their marital situation or challenges with infertility. Unrelenting disappointment leaves you heartsick, related the wise King Solomon, with an understanding of the deep longings of the human soul. The heartbreak of infertility keeps some women home from church on Mother's Day Sunday because their dream of parenthood is being held captive. Yet God brings a word of hope through the prophet Isaiah. Sing, barren woman who has never had a baby. Fill the air with song, you who've never experienced childbirth. You're ending up with far more children than all those childbearing women. God says so. Cora E. Bailey, my kindergarten teacher, was never a wife or mother, but she influenced generations of children during her long career in education. She was still Miss Bailey when God called her home on August 6, 1998, at the age of 89. I didn't remember much of what she did, but her person framed my childhood. Throughout my primary school years, when I was tempted to do something I knew I shouldn't, my first thought was, what would Miss Bailey think? She believed in me, expected the best of me, and I wanted to live up to it. I plowed through snowdrifts on snow days just to be with her. One morning, I was the only student to show up. Miss Bailey looked over from her piano bench and said, "Would you like to take out a puzzle, Moira?" Okay. Everything was okay in Miss Bailey's class. 26 years later, I found my beloved teacher. Over tea in her apartment, I tried to thank her for the only kindness I could specifically remember. I'd been the last one out of class one morning, and after giving me that affirming tap on the head, she asked, "Moira, would you like the extra heart and doily?" You know how this works, Valentine for Mom. The beloved teacher wasn't decluttering or playing favorites. She knew I loved paper, still do. Can you picture me expressing appreciation to this precious senior for a long-lost craft item? To my surprise and hers, I started blubbering. She looked understandably embarrassed. It was clear that the red construction paper heart was an enduring symbol of the profound impact of this woman's heart to mine. Luke 6:40 says a pupil will be like their teacher. Guess where my passion for show and tell came from? Kindergarten was my earliest preparation for a career in broadcasting. For 40 years, I have been listening to people's stories. But more important, Miss Bailey was the first consistent model of God's unconditional love in my life. On May 6, 1989, at the age of 80, Cora Bailey read the scriptures about love at my wedding. Those who model authenticity, dedication, and a genuine love for others shape the future of our world, even when they're not aware of it. Oh, I love this message from Chuck Swindoll. Moms, dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, neighbors, co-workers, teachers. So many need a safe place, a person of refuge in a cold, uncaring world. People aren't looking for a perfect person who will impress them. They're looking for an unselfish person who will love them. Is God asking you to be a Miss Bailey, to bring His hug to someone who needs it very, very badly?